the biggest hurdle in your life?
If I had to zoom out, it would probably be being gay. You know, having to kind of work through this without support was difficult. That was kind of one of the reasons why I came out publicly, was because I didn't want to have to worry about that. I just felt like I had nothing to lose at that point.
Do you still have sometimes people like messaging you, like hate messages?
Yeah, sometimes.
Do you know this is the Thai inhaler?
Yeah.
It's so popular.
I've got like 10 of those in my room.
ใครที่ดูคลิปนี้อยู่ Woody และทีมงาน Woody World ขอกำลังใจจากทุกคนหน่อยนะครับเพียงแค่กดไลค์กด subscribe แล้วก็กดกระดิ่งแจ้งเตือนเวลาพวกเรามีคลิปใหม่ๆขึ้นมาทุกคนจะได้รับรู้นะครับฝากด้วยนะครับทุกคนกดเลยครับกดสิกดนะกดยังอ่ะกดหน่อยกดนะครับ
Woody ซีล็อกขวดเขียววิตามินซีสูง 200%
Well, welcome back to Bangkok.
Thank you very much.
How do you like it this time around?
I've had the best time.
Yeah.
And also to see the city in you know, we're here for the music video, so to see the city while shooting, we went everywhere. We went to so many places and you just had experiences that I don't think I would have had otherwise. And so it's been a really special experience, like an amazing way to see the city.
I like this. Do you know
It's
this
cute,
is
right?
the Thai inhaler?
Yeah.
It's so popular, but now it's called Rush, like your single.
Yeah, exactly right.
And but I love the smell of this one.
It's really nice. Yeah, I've got like 10 of those in my room.
So, what do you love most about Thailand?
I think the vibrance. I mean, it's like, it's so, you walk out the door and immediately you're just hit by this energy, you know? And there's just so much life happening all around you and it's kind of intoxicating. It's like, it's really perfect for this album because so much of what inspires me about Thailand inspired this album, you know, just people and community and feeling really alive. Yeah.
I asked a few friends about you and they're like, why you should come back to Thailand more often because
I want to come. I've been here on a holiday once, but I want to come back for another holiday.
Where did you go?
I was in Koh Samui.
Oh, how did you like it?
I loved it.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a relaxed by the pool and read kind of holiday, but it was beautiful.
Have you ever been to Koh Phangan next to it?
No.
I'm going to take you there. It's like a spiritual island.
Okay.
It's kind of like Bali. So you've got like yoga, breath work. It's one of the most amazing islands in Thailand. Not a lot of people know about it.
Awesome.
So the next time you're back, let me know.
What's it called?
Koh Phangan.
Koh Phangan.
So there's Koh Samui and there's Koh Phangan. But the interesting is like, I feel like a foreigner because there's no Thais there.
Wow.
You have like people from all walks of life, digital nomads on the beach with drum circles.
Wow.
And then you've got breathwork courses, tantric yoga, and everything is there.
Okay.
And I feel like this is something, and it's cheap. Internet is great. Cost of living is almost nothing, and it's safe.
Wow.
So next time you come, I'm going to take you to my favorite island. It's famous for the full moon party, which happens once a month. Very beautiful. I've been following your work for years now.
Oh, thank you.
And I was so impressed by the fact that you know, when you came out and you were very authentic, you know, with yourself. And you've inspired so many artists to open themselves out, and including Thai artists. So I would like you to know that you've inspired so many people.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
I came out about 7 years ago, but before that, it was like, you know, when the press asks you, like, are you going to get married? And I try to like not talk about it. How was it like for you?
Well, so I came out like pretty much before I ever started doing like any of this stuff. You know, I was on YouTube, but that was it. And so that was kind of one of the reasons why I came out publicly, was because I didn't want to have to worry about that, and I knew that, you know, I'm really lucky my family was supportive and everything, so I just felt like I had nothing to lose at that point.
Do you still have sometimes people like messaging you, like hate messages?
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, how do you deal with those messages?
To be honest, it doesn't really faze me, because I think, again, with the foundation of family and friends that are, you know, like totally supportive of me, I think that's really what I'm most addicted to, you know, because I'm constantly doing it in all aspects of my life. So whether it's making the album with people that I love, or making the music video with people that I love, or working on my lifestyle brand with people that I love, you know, it's just like that constant kind of creative back and forth.
And your single Rush, I mean, it's the video was quite interesting. I I see like your music, you put in a lot of messages, and where does the inspiration come from most of the time? Because you write all this stuff. Like, does it come like boom right away, or is it like it takes weeks to process it and then?
Well, I had a really long time to make this album, which was such a luxury because I think, you know, when you're trying to make something quickly, you don't really have the opportunity to step back and you know, take a step away and stop listening to something for a while. Like, because we were making it over such a long period of time, I could not listen to a song for weeks and then, you know, come back to it with like fresh ears, which is that's a luxury. Because when you're so deep in making something, you can really easily lose perspective on it. So, so that was a real blessing. You know, some of these songs are years old at this point.
Yeah, looking back from the day that you were born until today, what was the biggest hurdle in your life that you can actually talk about? Like, what was like that event where you had to overcome and you actually made it through, and how did you go through that process?
I mean, I think if I had to zoom out, it's been so long, but if I had to zoom out, it would probably be being gay and coming out and everything, you know, like, I think I have a really open family. We tell each other everything. And so for me, it felt weird basically from the day I was born. I have always known that I was gay. And so it felt strange to have something that I was dealing with on my own without the support of my family because I hadn't told them. And so I think fighting that for, you know, it was only the first 15 years of my life. But you know, having to kind of work through this without support was difficult. Yeah.
You're very blessed, I would say.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. There's a lot of people watching us right now, you know, LGBTQ gay, and a lot of parents, you know, just basically say, I hope you're not gay. And I feel for them, you know, because I have people messaging me that, you know, I can't come out to my parents because I'm scared that they're not going to accept me for who I am. So do you have any messages to say to a lot of our peers who basically are afraid to come out? What should they do?
Yeah, I mean, I would say first and foremost, I'm so inspired by them. You know, I think that strength and resilience is just something that I'm in awe of at all times, you know, and it's a big, you know, motivation for me. And I'm really grateful to them for the work that they're doing, you know, within themselves and for the community at large. And I think, you know, something that was really comforting for me before I came out was knowing that there is people out there who will love you for exactly the person that you are. And so even if it's not in your immediate situation yet, it will happen, and you will find it, you know? And so I think that's something that's really important to remember is that your immediate situation is not forever. And that there's people out there who are going to be so excited to meet, you know, the fullest, most open version of you.
Yeah. I see your life and you get to do so many things that you enjoy, you know, acting, singing. What brings you joy or everything?
Really everything, you know, I think it sort of feels like the same muscle a little bit, you know, like just being creative. That's really what it is. I love making things.
Yeah. Was acting tough?
Yeah. It is.
You had to be in that role. Yeah. I mean, memorizing and then saying out the lines is one thing, but being in that role and actually listening to the other person acting with you, I mean, that takes a lot of. Did you have to take lessons and that?
I didn't really take lessons. I think it's just also cool to feel new at something again. You know, like music I've been doing. I mean, I've been acting for a long time, but it's always been really sporadic, and so I never really felt like I had the opportunity to feel totally comfortable doing it.
Okay.
And so it's nice to have that feeling of being completely new at something or completely intimidated by something or challenged by it. That's a really nice feeling. I like that feeling.
We're going to talk about Rush, but before that, I mean, I heard in the press con that you did not talk about the music video. You did not spoil about the single, but I heard that you've been filming like all over.
Yes.
So it's going to be like from different like montages from different cities around the world, or?
Well, this video we filmed in Bangkok only.
Oh, only in Bangkok.
Yeah, it's a Bangkok video.
It's going to be a lot of Bangkok.
It's going to be unbelievable, I think.
Wow. Yeah. We'll be looking forward to that.
Thank you.
So tell me more about Rush. Yeah. What inspired you to write the song? And let's talk more about it because it's coming out now and people are sharing, the community community is listening and they're playing in clubs and
Yeah, I think it was really just inspired by like queer nightlife. Basically, I had a lot of amazing nights out in Melbourne, and you know that feeling of being hot and sweaty on a dance floor, even if you're completely stone cold sober, that's like one of the best feelings in the world to me, and I wanted to write about it. So yeah.
And what about the video?
The video, honestly, same thing. It was about, you know, I just wanted it to be real and raw and like capture real genuine joy and that euphoria, you know. And so we went to Berlin and we basically just like partied for 2 days and filmed it.
Did you have to really party and film, or was it just acting?
We were really partying.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
It was really fun.
I love your job.
Yeah, it was very fun.
Yeah, what's coming up next for you?
So I'm going to Australia. I'm launching. It's called Sulang Yor. It's a lifestyle and homeware brand that I'm starting with my brother.
Can you say the name again?
Yeah, so it's TSU Lang LANGE YOR Yor.
And it comes from?
It's Yiddish, which was the language that my grandmother and great grandmother spoke, and it was always in my house.
And do you test all the products?
Yeah, of course. You know, I'm just like so inspired by home, and I love interior design, and so you know, this is me kind of expressing myself in that world.
Troy, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you
today.
so much. Thank you.
You've inspired me so much, and I was like, they called me up last week and said, "Oh, Troy is in town." I was like, really?
Yeah.
And they're like, would it be okay if you talk to him? I was like, of course.
Okay, nice. Thank you.
So I'll be following your music and your
so
stuff,
much.
and hope we can stay in touch. And hopefully I can take you around Bangkok next time around. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
ขอบคุณนะครับ